I'm a final year law student of 5 years BBA LLB course from Bangalore Law. I'm from CMO Law School in Bangalore. I opted for this course last year when I was in my pre-final year. I'm specializing in the field of corporate, and all my internships and assessments were in the field of corporate law and corporate firms only. So one of my friend previously, she completed a diploma from LawSikho, and I got to know the information from her, and that's how I enrolled for the course. Course materials were very useful. Like I can access it anywhere at any time. Like even while interning, if I'm stuck with a basic concept of any contract or even arbitration for that case, I was immediately able to log into my student portal and my material portal to check what is the exact state or what is the concept. So it was very accessible at any time. I need not like Google and figure out what it is when I have the answers with me right away from the study material. So it's accessible 24 hours, not only for internship purpose, while academic purpose also. When I have my drafting classes, I think the course material helped me a lot to like even academically I was able to score more in this drafting subject which I have as a part of my law school curriculum. Time management, that is something every student, or I would say every professional that lacks. But this weekly assignments and weekly class made me to manage time and like set timetable accordingly and work on my assignments, and also as well as my law school or any other for that case. So it was like time management was something which the course taught me apart from the drafting concepts. Online sessions, there's no need to ask. That is the main thing that attracted me in the course, because I'm someone who's not like I don't go via reading books and like mugging up. I'm someone like I need to understand the concepts and I need to work on my own. So the online classes, even though I wasn't able to attend few classes due to semesters, but when the recording sessions I attended is very conceptual. Like especially most of the classes were taught by Abhyuday sir to me, so it was very conceptual. And I would say all teachers like Abhyuday sir mostly, because I used to annoy him by asking silliest doubts in almost all the classes, but they with the slightest smile he gives and he's like he answers me all the questions, like because most of the classes were taught by him to me. So that's what online classes were accessible anytime at any place. And again, it's very flexible. That's the most attractive thing about this course. So that's why I would, for a person like me moving 24 hours, I would say this course is like it's given us when to work, when to do, and what to do. It was accordingly structured. So I would think online courses are something that attracts students like me who doesn't like this classroom approach. I joined this course when I entered my fourth year. So till then, right from first year, I was working with corporate law firms and in-house cell. So drafting is the most crucial thing for them. Not only corporate, even in the field of litigation, I would say drafting is like very important to any lawyer and law student. So while working with the commercial firms, what I found was they were mostly into real estate, tax, and like basically drafting is the base for everything. So while I was working, I didn't know the ABC of drafting or leave drafting, even contract ABC, because contract, what we study in law school, it's just minute sections and acts which we just mark up and write it down. But in real life, what is the applicability of contract law? I learned from this course only. So while interning, the practical applications I made into, even while writing articles for the firms we were interning in, my articles I were encouraged and they were published in the firm's website because of LawSikho's training only. Because my first article which got published was in LawSikho's website. I was encouraged by that, and that's when I started writing more. And now I'm able to publish like actual legal papers and research papers. Like it's motivating us whenever our whenever our articles are getting published. So that's the biggest encouragement that to student like me, I would say. So that's something interesting, that with whatever certificate courses or any diploma courses offers, this is the best part about LawSikho, that it gets published with our photos. So it's like recognizing for what we have done. So that's something really great. Yes, ma'am. Especially for law students, I would recommend a diploma in drafting, because the basics of this course is beneficial for students like us. Of course, even lawyers and practicing advocates, it's really important to know the basics of contracts. So I would recommend to any law student, even the first year students, to know about this. That's really great only, ma'am. Like I remember I messaged many people at any time they would respond to me or get back to me the immediate day itself. Even when I didn't receive my material, I think I got in touch with you only, Priyanka ma'am, who immediately helped me when the next day itself you made me to get my course material the next day itself. So right from receiving the course material till the completion of course, I used to get reminder calls, reminder number of emails to ask me to work on my assignments, or whenever I lag behind, I get calls from your team to ask me what is the problem, is everything fine, are you working on those reminder calls and taking care of us like we are going in the right path. It's like it's support, it's more than support, I would say, like literally spoon feeding students, I would say. It was it's something great that some big team is offering us this much support. I never expected when I joined this course. I was like, okay, it's just online, they're just going to stick into this and they're not going to like remind us or something. But I never expected so many reminders or like motivations, you can do it, you can do it. I never expected this. I mean, it's not that I don't have any recommendations to say because it's everything is fulfilled by LawSikho. That's what I would say for us, for the student. I was mostly benefited out of this because, as I said previously, I just joined saying it's an online course. There's not going to be much pressure. They're just going to take it light. But really, I didn't know this had so much of impact on me, like enabling me to manage my time or working on my assignments or even anything. Even we had so many classes on how to improve CV and all the internships and job details that has been provided by you. It's something beyond any that I would expect out of any course. So there's completely no recommendation because already everything has been fulfilled by the OSICO's team.